Once you have put all the built-up area layers, now it is time to discuss about the built-up area deduct layers. So if you have a structure where you have a shaft, or in larger cases when you have a lift shaft, you have a duct, you have an open courtyard inside your building, or you have any area that is not that should not be included in your built-up area, you can provide a built-up area deduct so that the area can be deducted from your built-up area layer, right? So when we go to the drawing template, here for proposed construction, we see there is a built-up area deduct layer. So all I have to do is copy this, come to the drawing. You can see that my ground floor has a duct, and the duct area should not be included in my built-up area layer, my fair area layer. So I just have to put this polygon covering the place, covering the area that the duct has. Right. Now, if I take a look at the built up area, that is 82.48, and now my deduction layer is 0.94. Let's do one thing. Let's just make it a little bit larger so that it will be easier to comprehend. I'll just make it a little bit larger, and now the area is 1.42. Once we know that this is the area and the second floor has a simpler area that is similar to the you can see here that both the ground floor built up area and the first floor built up area polygons are similar. The only difference is that we have provided a deduct layer in the ground floor. Now we'll just save this file in DXF format and we'll run a scrutiny. So to do that, I'll just go to my account, my architect account. I'll click on the new building plan scrutiny, select a city, select applicant name, upload the file and do a submit. So here you can see that the block 1 has 2 floors. As we put 2 built up area layers, the ground floor, that the 0 floor, is 81.06 and the second floor is 82.48. But from the drawing you remember that the area covered by both the layers were similar. So because we have provided a deduct layer in the ground floor level, the area is lesser, right? So it when we provide a built up area deduct layer, it gets deducted both from my built up area and my floor area. It has to be kept in mind. It is very important that you keep in mind that whenever you provide a built up area deduct layer, it gets deducted from both your built up area and your floor area. We will see the same thing. We will add the same deduct layers for existing as well, and we'll see how that goes. So here in this drawing, I'll be adding the built up area deduct existing for the ground floor, as I have to deduct this duct area from my existing area in case of addition and alteration. I'll do this. And for my proposed construction layer over here on the first floor, I'll just add a proposed construction polygon over here. And just for the sake of understanding, we'll provide a larger deduct area in the first floor. We'll take the entire toilet as a deduct area. This is just for the sake of understanding. I will request everyone to refer the bylaws and make sure that the areas you are putting the built up area deduct layer do come under the exemption areas. So once I have put all of these, I'll just save my drawing and run a scrutiny in the addition and alteration case. So for that, I'll just go to scrutiny. I'll choose addition and alteration scrutiny. I'll choose whatever option that is suitable for my drawing, for my project. I'll provide the permit number, the date. Now I can run a scrutiny. I just have to select the city, give the applicant name, select the drawing, and run the scrutiny. Here in the scrutiny report, you can see that the existing area is 81.53 because of the existing area deduct layer we have provided, and the proposed area is 79.13 because of the bigger deduct layer we provided in the first floor, right? So 0 floor is a existing, first floor is a proposed. Now we will take a, now that we have learned how to use the built up area existing, and approved construction layer and the deduct layers, we'll see how to add the built up area layers into a basement, and what is a built up area add layer, and how to add it into your basement layer, right? So for the first case scenario, we will be adding a built up area layer to the basement. First, go to the drawing template, select the polygon that represents the -1 layer, and we will put it in the drawing. We'll just draw a rectangle and do match properties, then delete it. Just have to make sure again that the layer is closed, the color code is perfect, okay, and we have the built up area layer in the basement. So now if I do run a scrutiny of this particular file with the basement area layer, I'll do a scrutiny and see what happens. So when I did the scrutiny of that particular file, you can see here that in the -1 floor, the built-up area is 82.48, as there are no deduct layers present in the -1 layer, but the floor area is showing 0, right? So whenever we do a scrutiny with the basement floor present in it, the floor area will automatically come as 0. So if you have certain areas that you want to add into the floor area in your basement, so we have a particular layer that is named basement floor area add. This particular layer is only meant, uh, we have a the built up area add that is only meant for the basement layers, right? So if we have a layer that we have an area in the basement that we want to be added in our FAR area or our floor area, we have to provide this particular layer in this drawing. Let's consider that I want the staircase area to be added in my basement FAR area. I'll just put this polygon around my staircase. Right, once I put this, I'll just make sure that the polygon is closed, the color code is perfect. I'll save this drawing. And I'll run a scrutiny of this drawing. So once I did the scrutiny, you can see that previously, whereas the floor area was showing 0, 0, now it is showing 7.89, right? So this 7.89 comes from the built up area add layer I have provided in the drawing. So to sum it up, if your basement has some areas that are needed to be included in the floor area or the FAR area, you will have to provide the built up area add layer provided in the drawing template. This is to be kept in mind that this layer is only meant for the basement layers. For no matter how many basements you have, it is meant for the basement layers, and it cannot be used for any upper floor layers that is beyond a ground floor or beyond basement. You can't use it in any of the ground floor or any floor above it. You can just use it in the ground basement layers. Similarly, in case of any addition and alteration project, when you have a existing basement present over there and you have a layer of existing built up area layer over there, you can still add the existing add area, built up area area, and the layer is named as built up area add existing. All you have to do is just similarly select the polygon, put it over here, to whatever rectangle you want to cover, whatever area you want to cover, you just have to draw a polygon and do a match property. So now this area particularly will be added to the built-up area existing of the FAR area of the basement. Now we'll just save this drawing and run a scrutiny of it. So if you now take a look at this existing area details, you can see that the -1 floor has built up area 82.48 and the floor area is 7.90. That is the add polygon, built up area existing add polygon we have added. Apart from this, if you have a stilt floor layer that is present and you want to add your built up area layers or built up area existing layers to it, we have a dedicated video present in the YouTube channel. You can refer to that. That shows it is particularly dedicated to stilt floor, and that shows meticulous and detailed steps of how to add built up area layer to your stilt floor.